On the dusty flatlands of northern Crimea, there's little evidence of a geopolitical incident. But early in August, something happened here in the village of SUBUROVE near Minsk that resurrected fears of large-scale conflict between Ukraine and Russia. The people we met here were reluctant to speak.
Nothing happened here.
Or were vague about what they'd seen.
We knew on the day. My old neighbor in Sakhalin called to ask what was going on. There were helicopters. They were searching for Ukrainian junta.
Have you heard what happened here on August the 6th, when the saboteurs infiltrated from Ukraine? God forbid. If we had what's happening now in Donbass, it would be worse in Crimea.
This is what Russia's government says took place, and Russian TV duly reported. Ukrainian operatives about to launch an attack in Crimea were busted by security agents. One Russian officer was killed in the firefight. 2 nights later, more Ukrainian raiding attempts were stopped, and another Russian died. The suspects were shown on the news channels, admitting all. But at the United Nations, Ukraine denied it as a Russian government-manufactured provocation.
Under a made-up pretext, the Kremlin is undertaking another hybrid special operation with the aim to justify its future aggressive actions against Ukraine.
The accusation of Ukraine and its Western sympathizers is that at least since the annexation of Crimea early in 2014, Russia has chosen to shun the light, operating mainly in the shadows. It's very possible that we'll never find out exactly what happened here at the beginning of August, and maybe that's by design. But regardless of what might or might not have taken place, Russia followed those incidents with a sharp increase of military activity in and around Crimea, a message perhaps for Ukraine and the West. Tanks, artillery and troops immediately went on the move, culminating in Kavkaz 2016, a series of military drills involving 120,000 soldiers. It was pretty much Russia's full arsenal on display, suggesting NATO was the hypothetical adversary, with the Black Sea region being the main theatre of war.
120,000 mobilized, that's for a big war, maybe regional war, say Russia-Ukrainian, but still that's a lot. That's for serious, very serious action. So this was a test of the ability to mobilize, to move in forces, preparation for, say, massive air action.
But it's likely there was a domestic audience in mind too. Russia's government had a message for its people. Ukraine and the West may not like it, but Crimea is Russian now, and it won't be given up without a serious fight. Rory Challands, Al Jazeera.